morning. It's already like 10 o'clock. So, this message is my morning message to Joe Biden, the man that he says he's the president of the United States, but he's more worried about Israel. So, I'm asking Prime Minister Benjamin to amp up his game because he's running against you for Prime Minister in the next election. Because this election, he's running for Prime Minister Israel. I know that because he's very focused on you guys. Um, Today I want to bring up a couple of points. You let me just get everything settled down here for a second. Um, so we're gonna start today. I want to advise every country, every nation, every president. We speak the United Nations as well. To For anyone traveling, even the United States of America, I'm gonna ask the TSA with to work with everybody who sells airfares and the cruise ship lines and anybody who travels domestically internationally into our country, or people who travel into like Israel, Africa, Afghanistan, China, Russia, the United Kingdom, Australia, which is part, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. um, they need to give a 3-month notification before they travel anywhere. We have to vet every single person and investigate every single person before we let them into our countries. Fiji, Monaco, Nice, France, Italy, Germany, Austria, Belgium, Prague, um, Norway, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, everywhere. We need to do a 3 month notice so we could vet them and ask our intelligence system and make sure you ask them for a social media account as well, and check with the emails and search the social media account as well. Um, and see if they have any interaction with some people that are on our list, on our watch list. Um, that's for that. And then I have another star. That's about it for that one. Okay. All right. I want to bring out about healthcare costs. I want to bring out a couple of things. What's the state? The average for states' highest healthcare cost per person in Alaska is $13,187, Little Joe. In New York, it's $13,013 for each person, Little Joe. In Massachusetts, it's $12,754 a year. In Delaware, it's $12,294 a year. In Vermont, it's $12,237. In West Virginia, it's $12,019. In Connecticut, it's $11,899. In South Dakota, it's $11,736 per year. In Maine, it's $11,505 per year. In New Hampshire, it's $11,359 per year. The average cost per biweekly for insurance premium for a person who makes a medium income is $600 or more, depending on the insurance premium, every single month, every single 2 weeks. That's $1,200. That's up to $10,000. You said it's okay for people to make $30,000 a year, Little Joe. That's perfectly fine. That $30,000 a year is suffice for the average American, Little Joe. So that's already $10,000 a year, and that $30,000 salary. Do you think it's fair that some of these insurance companies require you to have high deductibles? High deductibles means that you have to spend between 1,500 to 5,000 to up to $10,000, and keep paying that $10,000 in order for you not to pay any more in your deductible and still pay your premium in your insurance company. And then doctors don't get, when you have that deductible, doctors don't get paid money. So the doctors who went to spend over $2 million in medical school and in residency that pays only $50,000, $40,000 to $50,000 a year, today and day it's only making $93,000 a year, and private practice is the only one that accept cash because of this, Joe Biden. You're messing up. I thought you said trust the science. So the science, doctors are scientists as well. So they should be earning top dollar because we take care of our patients every single day, and we find cures for them, and we find remedies for them, and medicinal, holistic. We find stuff for them. We fix them up and repair them in surgery rooms. We put casts. We give them vision, hearing aids. So why? Are we paying hot top premiums, but the doctors not making top premium money anymore, and their employees are suffering too? All right. Next, I want to go. The median home prices in America for these states for Hawaii is $837,000, $324,000, $837,324 for a home, which is a mortgage payment of $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month. You know how much is that a year? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's $60,000 a year, Joe Biden. That's over the $30,000 threshold. You think it's salarial threshold? You think Americans it suffice to be making? On California, it's $743,000, $362 for your average home. It's $4,442 a month for the mortgage only. That is over your threshold of $30,000 a year. And Massachusetts is $587,000, $353 for your average home, at $3,513 your mortgage payment, which leaves you 3, 6, 9, 10, 10, 5, 20, 21, $42,000. Still not enough. Washington State, it's $577,353 a year for your average home, a $3,450 payment, still over the threshold. In Colorado, it's $543,143 for your average home at $3,295, still over. And Utah, it's 510,000. What do you believe it or not? In Utah, 510,934 for your average home at 3,295 over the $30,000 threshold. In New Jersey, it's $484,467 for your average home at $2,895. So 63, 6, 9, 18, $36,000, $6,000 over your threshold. In Oregon, it's $499,558 for your average home, which is $2,979 a month, still over your threshold. In New Hampshire, your average home is $446,839, which is $2,670 a month, over it too. And Montana is $446,602 and $2,669 a month, still over the threshold. Before I continue with my statistics, um, my first thing is credit rating. We need to discover why TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, where these companies are they located in the United States of America or in foreign countries? Why are they so pivotal in determining our credit rating every month? And lowering it and hiring it and being so prejudiced with us if we late on payments or we not late on payments and people putting stuff bad marks in our things which are not legal and dealing with collections and dealing with bankruptcies and dealing with many things. Those people are they not approved by the federal government. So why they approve our banking system if those companies are not owned by the federal government to determine our credit rating, our credibility to lenders every single month. It should be if they should back up, they be backed up by our FDIC and our federal government, because that's what every single American depends on: credit cards, mortgage payments, personal loans, refinancements, credit lines, um, opening a bank account, getting a rental property, renting a car, financing a car, leasing a car. We need to. I want to create our own credit rating company for our people, so give them opportunities over and over and over, no matter what, and then create a fund in order to replace that money into the thing. Because those credit rating, I don't like those credit rating companies. They're not approved by the federal government, and they're not there to help the people that are in need the most. We suffer a lot because of credit. And I will fix that credit problem for every single American, because I know over 40, 30% of Americans suffer every day. They have bad credit ratings. And me and the Trump administration and the Kennedy administration will help you with that. Following states with the highest cost of rent for one bedroom. In Hawaii, it's $2,423, Joe Biden. In California, it's $1,956, Joe Biden. In New Jersey, it's $1,828 for one bedroom, Joe Biden. In Massachusetts, the average rent for one bedroom is $1,806, Joe Biden. And the state of New York, it's $1,745 for one bedroom, Joe Biden. Not in the cities. In Maryland, it's $1,730, Joe Biden. In Florida, it's $1,703 for one bedroom already, little Joe. In New Hampshire, little Joe, it's already $1,663 a month. In Colorado, Joe, it's $1,626. And in Connecticut, where you never been, it's $1,600 a month, little Joe. So these little college kids coming out of universities and they only make $40,000, $50,000. They don't worry about this expense. Imagine spending, let's say the average in New York, New Jersey, $1,800. That's a lot of money. That's 1,800 a month. That's 1,000, 2,000, 3,600, 46, 54. That's 10,800, 10,000. That's 20,000. That's 20. Hold on, let me get this right. 1,000, 2,000, 3,600, 4,600, 5,400, 5,400, 6,400, 7,200, 7,200. 8,000, 9,000. That's 9,000. That's from 9,000 to $13,000 to $15,000 average rent in New Jersey a year. That's half of your $30,000 salary. And then the median house cost, the house cost, which is not include a lot of stuff, not food shopping. Average house cost to keep a house, even an apartment in California, is $2,111 a month without taxes. This don't include property taxes. I didn't include those statistics today. In California, it's $2,100 more. Aside from that, so that means that's $30,000 already, and that cost and medical and everything, we up to like $50,000 to $60,000 a year. In Hawaii, it's $2,059 your average household cost, household cost. Massachusetts is 1,960, little Joe. In New Jersey, it's 1,953, Joe. In Maryland, it's 1,818, Joe. In Washington, it's $1,809, little Joe. In Colorado, it's 1,780, Joe. In Connecticut, it's 1,734. In New Hampshire, it's 1,671. In New York, it's 1,669. In Rhode Island, it's 1,613. In Virginia, it's 1,572. In Alaska, it's 1,554. In Oregon, it's 1,552. And in Nevada, it's 1,513. And your annual cost for food in of these 15 states. In Alaska, for one person a year to eat is 5,000. The highest is 5,970 in the nation. In Hawaii, it's the second highest at 5,886. In California, it's 5,260. In Washington, it's $5,141, Joe. And you don't eat a lot, so you don't know this. In Washington State, it's 5,141. In Oregon, it's 5,043. In Idaho, it's $4,589. In Montana, it's $4,827. In the state of Massachusetts, it's $4,787 a year, Joe. In Nevada, it's 4,784, Joe. In Wyoming, at number 10, the highest, is 4,780. In Arizona, number 11, it's 4,770. In the state of New Jersey, number 12, it's $4,737. Number 13, the state of Colorado, 4,714. In the state of Vermont, number 14, 4,700, 13 Colorado. And in the state of New York, the state number 15 at $4,690. Imagine you paying a rent and a 5,000. Imagine you have two people in your house and you have a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home mom. It's 10,000. It's 11,000. It's 12,000. It's 8,000. It's 9,000. That's $70,000 for your annual salary you need. And then SNAP benefits for the people that don't have no money, you only give them $3,212 for anyone in the nation per person, single person, to eat every single month. When in New York, it's $4,000, so they short $1,690 to eat every month, and that's still not enough. In New York City, in Alaska, that's 4,005. That's $2,900 short of what they eat every year, Joe Biden, and it's 2,117, 37, 27, $37 billion you give away in SNAP benefits every year, and we don't know where you allocate that to each person under the poverty levels. All right, with Ford, all this information supports, the highest, the transportation cost per state. To have a car insurance, to take the bus every month, take the train every month, to take an Uber, a cab, a helicopter, no. Hawaii is $7,000 a yearly cost to have an automobile, and in Hawaii, Alaska is 6,480, and Nevada is 6,230 a year. And the state of Washington is 6,220 a year. And Oregon is $6,039 a year. And Delaware is $5,997 a year. In Idaho, it's $5,832 a year. In Colorado, it's $5,709 a year. In Massachusetts, it's $5,669 a year. That means that's a $75 to $80,000 annual salary each American needs. Prepared or not prepared. It's reality in America. In America, the cost of living is so high that $30 to $50,000 is not enough for our secretaries, our office assistants, our mail clerks, our clerk rooms, our concierge, our security guards, our maids, our waiters, our waitresses, our checkout girls, our cashiers, our customer service representatives, our telephone bank operators. You catch the drift? Our manual laborers that work in factories every single day, our Amazon factories. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. $1 billion corporations are not. I know we have money, but we have to make sure these people make $70,000 to $80,000 a year with the help of the federal government, with the help of Joe Biden, hopefully this year. Hopefully Joe Biden picks up on his slacking for 3 years and make sure every American makes over $70,000 a year. I don't want to look at this a $7, $5, raising a $5 an hour salary every month. All right, so the average salary of our nation, the median salary, which people are living by their means, but comfortably, but not comfortably, and the nation is $61,900 a year. At least every American should be at the $61,900 threshold, which is fine, which is good enough. In Massachusetts, the highest average salary is 76,600, Joe. In Mississippi, it's $45,180, one of the lowest. Not even they afford a $30,000 salary in Mississippi. In Massachusetts, it's 76,600. In New York, New York is $74,870. And that's what the average office, regular people need, $74,000. They need to splurge once a year at the Gucci store too. They need to go eat at a steakhouse once a month. They need to go have some cocktail drinks once a week with their friends or their coworkers or their colleagues. Everybody deserves the same in our nation. Take the kids to amusement park, to Disney World, to Dolly World, to Anaheim, everybody to historic Williamsburg, Virginia, to Key West, to historic Philadelphia, Boston, to Chicago. Everybody deserves the same thing. Dallas, Houston, go to Mexico, go to the Caribbean, take a cruise, go to Canada, Niagara Falls. Everybody deserves the same in America, Joe Biden. This is a very long video for you today. All right, in Washington, the average salary is 72,350. California 73,220. Highest. New Jersey is 70,890, and Maryland is 69,750. In Connecticut, 69,310. In Colorado, 67,890. And Alaska, 66,130. And Virginia is 65,590.